Hello my friends and welcome. Yeah, it's not the perfect place I found for filming, but we have what we have. Today is the sunny weather, so I was chasing the shadow, because in the shadow you can have better perception of the image. Yeah, I like cloudy weather for this reason more. So today I'm gonna speak about controversial topic. Again, disclaimer, just my attitude, I'm not saying that I'm 100% correct, just want to tell what I think about it. Just yesterday I talked about beliefs, religion, God and everything, and today I decided to speak about the gays, LGBT and my thoughts about it. I like to speak about those controversial issues. Some of the subscribers may unsubscribe from my channel because of, I don't know, my attitude towards specific issue, but issue? Can we call it an issue? Topic, let's call it, yeah. But anyways, I want to tell what I think about everything, including those interesting things. Well, just a couple of days ago I got an interview on my main channel with a pro-Ukrainian YouTuber, influencer Kellen Robertson, who has a very interesting story. He is gay himself, and before he was like far left, so he's like gay extremist, can we call him like that? He was like that. And he got the hatred towards Islam, he said, because many of those people, they're coming to UK, to Ireland, he's from Ireland himself, and to all of the other European countries, and they don't like gays. They have their own very strange values, and it is understandable, yeah. But later on Kellen changed his attitude towards those Muslim people coming, because he understood that the far-right parties he supported before and the rhetorics he spread himself before, it is profitable for autocracies, for Russia, and those parties, they were financed by Russia, and they are propelling also anti-gay things too. Like in Russia, LGBT is officially like extremist organization, was recognized in Russia. And by the way, 4 days ago, Russia also blocked Roblox for LGBT propaganda, allegedly, for spreading extremism. Just the game, Roblox, for the kids. My daughter likes that game, and me too sometimes. I played some of the things there are quite interesting. I even streamed it on this channel. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Roblox. I play usually different stuff. Just, the game, banning the game for LGBT propaganda. It sounds strange even for Russia, but anyways, they do it. There are also several of the gay people whom I spoke with. For example, there is a tow pilot, I will not tell you the name, in France, in a club where I am flying gliders. She's a pilot, she's very young, and she likes just girls. So she's lesbian, LGBT woman or girl, it's better to say, yeah, because she's very young, and she cannot like men. And as for Kellen, for example, maybe, I don't know, I didn't ask him, but probably, maybe he doesn't like women, as I understood. Yeah, I think it works like that. If he married male, in this case, maybe he doesn't like, well, there are people who like both, males and females, and bisexual, yeah, they're called. Well, I'm not one of those. I like just women. I do not understand how male body, male appearance could be attractive. So maybe I understand those lesbian girls, because like female body, female look, it's just very beautiful, very, very beautiful. One of the most beautiful things that nature was capable to create. Yes, I look at the girls, and if they're beautiful, I enjoy watching. Like, I would probably enjoy watching some expensive car, sport car, Ford Mustang 1979, Eleanor, yeah, this is very beautiful. Like, the forms are awesome. So the same for women, maybe even more, yeah. I think it's natural, like nature put in our heads this perception that, okay, this is the beautiful, 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 so you need to communicate somehow. But as for males, yeah, then there is a body, fit body, some of the physiques, yeah, some muscles, yeah. I would like also to have this kind of the body. I'm too lazy for that, but even in that case, for me, it's not attractive as like sexually attractive. Absolutely not. I just do not like men. I may communicate, like I have friends, I have mates, but I never like this thought for me to have some sort of this close relation. It is terrible for me personally. So that's my like personal attitude. But at the same time, I'm quite okay if someone likes someone. Like for example, Kellen married some male guy. It's okay. Like it's fine if they love each other. There should be no like the border from the government or from some of the people who would like to restrict you. It's like forbidden love. Yeah, how can you forbid something which is, I wouldn't say not natural, like because there are some of the same sex relations in animal kingdom as well. Chimpanzees, even dogs, they sometimes have a very tight relation, so it's visible in our animal world as well. So some percentage of people will always be gays, and it doesn't matter how you restrict them or not restrict them, there will be still some percentage of people who are gays. Even in Saudi Arabia, even in Russia, there will be gays, gays and gays, all the gays. I personally think that people born with that. I don't understand how can you convince, like some people say about gay propaganda and Russia says about gay propaganda, some far-right parties. But is it really that strong propaganda to convince, like, for me personally, for example, it doesn't matter how strong that propaganda is, whether those are LGBT parades or someone waves LGBT flag, it will never convince me to have sex with male or have some sort of the close relations with males or romantic relations. It's not possible. So I think it's all bullshit. Yeah, it may annoy. Yeah, understand that some of the, even Kellen Robertson himself, who is gay, he said that some of the LGBT people, they behave really ugly and they force this hatred also from other people with traditional values against them. And they're not playing the good favor for gays, and even gay people, they don't like those crazy gay fanatics. What I'm against of is some sort of the hormone therapy or some sort of the things, surgical stuff for kids. Yeah, because in their age, they may not realize what they like, whom they love. You know, they're just growing. Their mind is it's confused. It depends also in what environment they grow, whether they're loved by the parents, so there are multiple of the factors that may temporarily change the perception of this world for the young kids. Even me, I got lots of the strange interests when I was young, but I grown over. Yeah, it was never about gays, but yeah, different stuff. Maybe it's the topic of another video. And I grown over. It's a usual thing for people. Yeah, some people are bullies when they're young, but they grow over and they become normal people. But some not, as Donald Trump, for example. And they use again, you know, this religion, gay question to propel their own interests, to have more power, to brainwash communities of people. Yeah, politicians, they use every sort of the aspect. But again, no one may tell particularly you whom to love and whom to have sex with. If it's your choice, go for it. And no one should be against it. No one should put artificial borders. Well, before, even in the United States, there was the law to jail people for the gay relations. It is crazy, and I see how our society evolves and we have more freedoms, but some of the forces are still out there and they want to return as it was before. And I also may understand those LGBT parades. I see it as the gay people, they were under pressure for a very long time, and now they have this freedom to express, and they use this freedom just to remind that they're out there, that they also have rights, and indeed they should have rights. I don't understand those countries who are blocking those rights for love. And again, at first, even I didn't understand it. So for example, I love someone, yeah, some creature, some person, and legislation and other people, they forbid me to love. Like, how is it possible? So it is so depressing if you think about it, yeah? It's very, very depressing. And then you physically cannot love any other person from other sex or particular person, yeah? So, yeah, it's terrible. So even as a straight guy, I may understand how gay people might suffer. And yeah, the rights of them should be recognized, confirmed. And Ukraine also we have the issue that there are some of the far-right forces who are against the gays. And there was the conflict also at the Maidan Square, I think it was several months ago. Then the representative from the actually Russian volunteer corps, the commander, I forgot his name, but anyways, he went to Maidan Square. By the time there was the funeral was of Ukrainian soldier who was gay. He died protecting Ukraine, and this commander of the volunteer corps, he said something, and he was really pressed by our guys quite hard, and they told him, go to Russia if you support that ideology. We are here to fight for freedom of everyone, including gay people, and I totally support that. The guys like Dugin and Tucker Carlson, who are mostly the same, they will tell you that, oh, gays, because of the gays there will not be more people given birth or something like that. It's physically impossible. We're gonna ruin our nation. No, the birth decline is connected to the other interesting things. Basically, our modern day world is made like that it's not profitable to get kids, unfortunately, any longer. Yeah, it's very, very expensive. And yeah, it's the topic for another video, but it's not connected to gays at all. If you have some percentage of the gays in your population, there is nothing that can influence. Again, even some pro-gay propaganda out there, even if I will be screamed every day, be gay, be gay, be gay, I will still not be gay. It's physically impossible. How for gay people it is impossible to, for example, love people from other sex, for me it's not possible to love, for example, males. Yeah, I like females, I like women, and no one may convince me in other way, because it's physically not possible for me. It's naturally not possible for me to love males. But yeah, this is the stuff. And of course there will be people who might say, oh, Denys, you have a daughter, will you be happy if she becomes a lesbian or someone? It's her choice. It's her individual choice. She lives this life as she is. I cannot push her for anything. I wouldn't say that I don't care at all. I would like her to have a normal marriage, because I'm a traditional guy, let's say, a traditional straight white guy. But so I would like her to have kids, for me to have grandkids, for our genes to continue to spread around the world. Yeah, it's a normal thing, and in a way we are keeping our evolution like that. So the goal is to spread your personal genes, to find attractive, healthy partner. It's all nature, yeah. But after all, it's her life. I cannot put my wishes in her head or something like that. I understand the way she grows. She's just a normal girl, and she likes guys, so I'm already calm about it. But even if she liked some girls, I would not be like screaming around, oh, something is very terrible, I'm doomed. No, it's like, after all, it's her life. Yeah, and that's my father's relation with my daughter. If we with my wife gave her this life, it doesn't matter that we own her and we should rule her thoughts, and yeah, in some way we like apply some of the control as usual parents for her for her mind to be okay, yeah, because she's growing. Like, there is some of the information that should be even restricted. That's why some of the countries, they have these regulations for teenagers, shouldn't show some graphic stuff and so on. For that, yes, but for life decisions, no. It's everyone's life, and I'm morally not responsible for her life. It's her decision. As a father, I may only advise, like, please listen to me, I think it's not good, but yeah. But after all, the final decision is for every sort of the individual, not my particular daughter, but also every individual should decide on her or his own again, whom to love, where to work, in what to believe, and so on. So there should be freedom for those things, absolutely. And unfortunately, there are still some of the societies in our planet, especially traditional societies in some of the Asian countries as well. They restrict their kids a lot. In some of the countries, their marriages, like 7 years old females, they get married for, wow, I cannot even tell on this channel. Yeah, probably for censorship. But I don't like that stuff, what is happening in some of the really ancient communities, ancient so-called traditional values countries. This is terrible what they do. And I don't like those rules that restrict, for example, females. In multiple of the countries, they're forced to wear those pajamas, hijabas. Yeah, if they like, they may wear, but they should have the option to wear what they want to wear if they like to. Yeah, I think it's some sort of the fascism, segregation, and it should not happen in our modern world. Well, luckily, the world becomes more global, and no one may stop this trend. With internet, with physical connections, using airplanes, you may go to any spot of the world very easily in a matter of couple of days. Yeah, you can go from United States to Australia, even faster maybe. So all of those crazy ancient societies and norms, they will be erased after all. I hope that in some time, like 100 years, maybe even, we'll not see even the remains of those craziness happening. And I see how even, for example, Saudi Arabia is evolving. Yeah, the country is getting open for the tourists. Mr. Beast is filming some of the videos there. He created his Disneyland and so on. Yeah, everything is changing very fast. The speed and acceleration of those changes is expediting. The wind of time, I call it. It blows now very fast. That's all I want to say relative to this gay topic. Hope you understand me. If you like this video, press like. If not, dislike. I don't really care. And yeah, subscribe for the channel if you want to continue watch me, because every day I'm gonna post something here. Well guys, see you around. Ciao.